A Tacoma woman is taking on the fentanyl crisis by sharing her story of addiction. It's an inspiring story of recovery that is not only giving her purpose, but one that she hopes will save lives.
Fentanyl-laced fake prescription pills are made to look like Adderall.
The kids at Spanaway Lake High School think this
Never take a pill from a friend.
is just a lesson about drugs.
Never take a pill bought on social media because one pill can kill.
But it's so much more than that.
I remember specifically my daughter knocking on the bathroom door saying, "Mom, why won't you come out and play with me?" And I was stuck in the bathroom getting my fix.
Jodi Borrelli knows about addiction.
That mom guilt is so hard to get over.
It started so innocently for this suburban mom of 3.
I'd injured my shoulder coaching my son in baseball. All of a sudden that one Vicodin doesn't work. Then you're taking 2. Then you go to the doctor and it's like, well, this just isn't cutting it anymore.
She got hooked on pills and was sent to treatment twice.
I left, and 3 days later, I tried heroin for the very first time. I let somebody shoot me up, and I overdosed in their front yard. I woke up with a water hose on me, and I didn't stop. Heroin it made all the pain go away.
Hungry for her next high, she started stealing to support her habit.
That's you right there.
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
yeah. I remember leaving there and bolting and the girl coming out after me.
That's her at Ulta in Puyallup, shoving makeup into a bag. She was booked into jail more than 20 times and ended up on Washington's Most Wanted. For 4 years, Borrelli lived on the streets of Tacoma, homeless, helpless, and a wanted criminal.
What's it like to come back here?
You know, it's hard because I remember walking on the streets here like just so broken and sick.
But something changed in her last court-ordered treatment because a counselor believed in her.
He helped me find my inner light and then recognized that I had a passion for helping others.
She went to community college, got a degree, and started rebuilding a relationship with her kids.
I didn't get to see any of them graduate high school because I was off doing drugs. So this was amazing.
Today, Borrelli is a counselor at a methadone clinic in Tacoma, helping people just like her.
Do you think that if you were dealing with your addiction now, at a time when fentanyl is all over the place, where do you think your life would be?
I would be dead. I would be dead.
Are you ready? I am ready.
Her mission now is to save others from the life she once lived.
I didn't want to live, and I didn't want to die.
Which is why she's sharing her story at this Pierce County high school, a county where more people are dying from opioid overdoses than car crashes or gun violence. It's personal for some of the kids in this room.
They kept wiping their tears away, and those were the first ones that I ran up to. I wanted to give them a hug.
That's why this is not just a lesson about drugs. It's a lesson of hope that their loved one's story can have a different ending.
They all have someone that their loved one, whether it was a mom or an auntie, that are going through addiction, and they told me that I gave them hope. And that's what I needed to be here for.
Thank you, Jodi Borrelli, for sharing her courageous story with us. She isn't just educating students about the dangers of fentanyl, she's also teaching them how they can identify an overdose, as well as how to use the overdose reversing medication, Narcan. So there's a lot of valuable tools that she's also teaching them, but her story is what really impacted kids the most. And one of the most common questions that she gets when she does public speaking engagements is, what is your relationship with your kids? And the kids at Spanaway Lake didn't hesitate to ask her that question. She's very open, and she says that when you become a drug addict, you lose those relationships, but you then rebuild them. they're not the same. She says it's like a coat hanger, a wire coat hanger. You can bend it back into place, but it's not exactly the same.
Interesting.
And she has 3 children, and they all are slowly rebuilding that relationship. One of her children, doesn't speak with her, but is hoping that that will change over time.
How painful. And another example of how this can impact anybody, the drug crisis, if it wasn't for that counselor, right, who just said the right words and saved her from this.
And you've got to give it to her for having that inner strength to be able to change her life and believe in herself to do something different. So we hope that it's an inspiring story for people out there who may have loved ones who are dealing with addiction and don't know what to do and have perhaps lost hope. There is hope for them.
And find help if they need it.
Yeah.
Great story, Meme, and a great message. Thank you.